welcome in. We're doing a full moon reading for you. Those of you who know, this is a powerful moon offering us so much beautiful energy. And it can be challenging, of course. Everything is duality. The more that the elements offer us, the more that the planets offer us, the more that we are given in terms of transformational energy, gifts from the universe, the more intense it is for us, because it challenges the things that are still in place that hinder those frequencies, those elements, those energies from truly finding their way and penetrating the spaces and places in our lives that are meant to evolve. But it's always happening for us. So this is your full moon reading. I'm going to do a pick a pile. I've got 3 piles for you to pick from, to choose from, and then we're going to see what the triple goddess wants to communicate with you. So those of you feel a connection to Hecate's energy. Those of you who work with Hecate, these messages might really resonate with you. Some of you might not even be particularly focusing in on Hecate, but you do work with goddess energy. You know that you're going through a rebirth or an awakening, or you're working with the goddess, or you resonate with goddess energy. That message might really benefit you. And then I'm going to look at what else comes through. I want to see what's happening in love. I want to see what's happening with your career. And I want to see what is happening with money. We're doing predictions. Okay, we're seeing what is coming towards you as a result of this beautiful energy. So if you're new to my channel, I'm High Priestess Elif, and I welcome you to evolve with me. This channel is to support you and serve you on your spiritual journey. You have your own guidance system. I'm not here to serve as your truth. I'm reading your energy, highlighting what is of value and what no longer serves. Sometimes we just need that confirmation, that clarity from a friend, and that is what this channel is about. So welcome your guides and keepers into your space and ask them to guide you through the reading. All right. And you're welcome to take a few deep breaths with me. 3 will do. As we connect to our ancestors, our guides, and the angelic realm, the archangels in the north, south, east, and west have their sacred flames burning. And I give thanks to my guides and keepers, your guides and keepers, for allowing me to connect with you, to bring you this confirmation, to read the energy for you, to serve your highest good at this time. Okay. So if a message resonates, claim it without a doubt. If it doesn't, let it go. It's not for you, or maybe now is just not the time. I don't see how the message will, how there will be any conflict, but it's always possible. Trust your guidance system. It is a prediction reading, so it's not specifically pertaining to anything happening now. It's what's coming in for you. But if it doesn't feel like something you want, don't claim it. You can shift and change the energy at any given time. You're the creator of your reality. And if it triggers, that is where your work begins. You cannot move beyond your triggers. You cannot go deeper than your triggers. And often that is the answer to why certain things are not happening for us. Okay. Returning subscribers, always good to have you. I want to take a moment to just send you so much love, to honor you and thank you for your support. Those of you who work with me in coaching, those of you who get spiritual teachings and guidance from me, who have had personal readings from me, thank you so much for supporting my work and helping me to do what I came here to do. This is my calling, and it is how I take care of myself, sustain myself, and so there's this beautiful flow around it, and I am so honored that some of you are a part of that journey for me. So please remember to continue to do all the things on the channel to help it to gain visibility. I appreciate it. All right, let's begin. So we're going to pick piles. And I should probably document these piles. Okay, so I just need to remember to got my pen and my paper for timestamps because I tend to forget about that. All right, so to help you choose from the piles, I'm going to give you significators for each pile, and the one that you resonate with will be confirmation of the pile that is yours. Pile 1, I've got, you need some space in a relationship. I've got Beauty and the Beast. All right, so if you resonate with Beauty and the Beast, this is what your card looks like. There's a rose. There's also, what is that, a ram? That seems to be standing out to me. So that is what, Aries? There's the Beauty and the Beast fairy tale. So if that's a fairy tale that resonates with you and your life story. All right. Those are the symbols in this card that resonates with you, and you'll see the way that they're dressed. These are noble, you know, this beast is a noble, is wealthy, comes from affluency perhaps. So if that card, the energy in this card resonates with you, then pile 1 could be your pile. Also, it has the number 8. So if that's a angel number that's been standing out to you, or a number that's been popping out for you, that could be another significator that pile 2 is your pile. Okay, moving on to pile 1. Moving on to pile 2, the significator for pile 2 is an elder will teach you, the mermaid and the turtle. Okay, so for pile 2, your significator is the mermaid and the turtle. That's your card. And it says, an elder will teach you. So you're finding yourself in the energy of the student, where perhaps you are working with a mentor, or an elder in your family has taken you under their wing to teach you some important things about your heritage perhaps, or a skill, something being passed down. And the number of this card is 25, so that could be significant to you, but it could also be reduced to the 7. So there is wisdom. So you could have a life path 7, or you could be born on the 25th, or these numbers could for some reason just resonate with you right now. And then we've got the animal spirit of the turtle, all right, coming out of its shell. So some of that symbolism could stand out to you. Pile 3, your significator is a twist in the tail. The unexpected, a change you did not see coming. So this is your card. It's all white, and you've got the cat as an animal spirit there, significator. A twist in the tail, something unexpected, a surprise, something that you don't see coming is on the horizon for you. This card could just really draw in your energy. And then we've got the number 34. So that's also reduced to the number 7. So you could be a life path 7. All right. So those are your significators for each pile. Now you can pause, take a moment, and just get confirmation from your guides which is your pile. You can choose more than one pile, of course. All right. Now let's begin with pile 1. Right, so we're going to get an oracle message for my pile 1s with their card. All right, so you've got the number 8. Number 8 could be your life path. You could be a life path number 8. Alright, so this is your card. We want to get a message for you from the Oracle. Right. To start your reading. Symbols of attachment need to be released. Okay. Symbols of attachment need to be released. There may be gifts or treasures that link you to others, chaining you to them. It may be best to return these. Mutual possessions and gifts are energetically binding and can be formed. It can be forms of bribes or blackmail. Overcome emotional tyranny by seeking your own connection to the divine and to love without the mediation of another person. Seek your own truth and your own power and rediscover your love for yourself. The appearance of this companion is a blessing in disguise. Yes, tyranny is too close. You must free yourself. It is better to escape from this love and to know universal love than to thirst and starve for something no other can truly give you. Awaken and free yourself from the control of a connection standing directly between you and the divine. Awaiting you is a bliss that flows freely, lovingly, and without this price of tears and pain. So this is a connection, a relationship that has the energy of tyranny, of controlling you, of oppressing you in some way. And perhaps you're still in this situation because you share possessions. Maybe you still have properties together. Maybe you still have a business together. Maybe you feel like you have to share your parenting for it to serve your children in the best way. But perhaps it's time to adjust that, to allow your parenting to be separate from their parenting. It doesn't rob the children in any case. Whatever this is for you, you are being called to be set free from this, because this relationship, whatever it is for you, is standing between you and the divine. Right, let's see what the goddess has to say. So, also this relationship is standing between you and your abundance. All right. I feel like this is a past life karma that you're still clearing out, and there's definitely a sense of codependence. All right. But certainly the energies coming in right now is to challenge all of this, to set you free from this, to give you the strength, the courage, and the clarity to finally set yourself free from this. All right. Let's get you a message from the goddess. You. For my pile ones, yes. The goddess brings you all that you need to embark on your new journey. She says that you have waited far too long for what your heart desires and what sets your soul ablaze to find you, and it's time for you to venture out towards it. It is something that it is a gift that you must discover. It is a gift that you must be willing to give yourself. And you're not going to find it where you are. Can you see how she embarks? She's got a suitcase on her back and she's moving towards the things that she wants. The goddess is in your energy at this time to activate in you what inspires you, your sense of purpose once again, and your passions. Being in the situation that you have been in has really dulled your senses, has snuffed out a lot of your passion and your inspiration. And now the goddess comes along and she says, it is being ignited to serve you so that you can have the fuel to propel yourself forward, to go on this journey towards finding your gifts, towards connecting with what you're meant to connect with, towards finding your divine gifts, your purpose, a sense of purpose, and you are being inspired every step of the way. So this is going to be what comes into your experience: sudden sparks of inspiration, feeling inspired to that next thing, feeling in alignment with your gifts and your work and your purpose and your calling, having co-creative experiences that really ignite a spark inside of you, and suddenly you remember why you came here. And it feels like it's something that's been long forgotten. All right, so your ship comes in, but the goddess wants you to know that the ship comes in and it docks on the dock, but you've got to go towards the ship. The ship is not going to come and find you inland where you are. You've got to be there ready and willing to connect with everything that you've been praying for and manifesting. And you've got to be willing to leave your comfort zone. You've got to be willing to leave that false sense of security and venture out, willing to find it. Okay, facing your fears, facing your insecurities. Right, pile one. All right, let's take a look at what's happening in love for you. What's happening in love for you in the next 6 weeks? Thank you, Spirit. For my power ones, what's happening in love in the next 6 weeks? Okay, there's a Seven of Swords energy coming through. You're feeling defensive about something. You're feeling like you're needing to defend perhaps your honor. But these are wands. So I feel like you're defending your purpose, your sense of purpose in relationship. The purpose for why, you would choose to be in a relationship. You're defending your why. The only reason why I would be in a relationship is because it contributes and it adds value to the magic that I'm already making in the world. My why is to grow spiritually, to evolve spiritually. My why is to, offer one another inspiration and create passions that inspire the other to more love. Whatever your why is, my why is to have a companion that supports me or takes care of me. Whatever your why is, I feel like in the next 6 weeks, you're feeling like you have to defend your why. You're going to have to be protective of your why so that the person that you're dealing with or the person coming in does not lose sight of why you would choose to be in a relationship anyway. All right? What else? Page of Wands. Okay. There's a new spark of passion or inspiration that ignites as a result of this. Your willingness to create a boundary in a sense, but it's not even about, not a boundary. Spirit says a standard, to honor a standard, to hold to a standard. That's what Spirit says. And this creates a new spark of inspiration and passion, and it ignites a new excitement between you and your person. All right. If it's someone new coming in, it's a situation where you feel the need to clarify a standard. Just because you have this exciting new relationship and you're passionate about one another and you're having a lot of fun doesn't mean that that's all you want. Okay. So you're going to have an opportunity in the next 6 weeks to honor your standards, honor what it is you deserve, honor what it is that you want. What's happening in career, with your career? What's happening with your career in the next 6 weeks? You've got the Seven of Coins, and you have the 10 of Swords in reverse. All right, so what's happening in the next 6 weeks when it comes to your career or your work or your business is that you're going to find yourself in a position where you're going to have an opportunity to evaluate everything that you've done to date. And you might feel a sense of dissatisfaction counting the coins. Is this really what I get out of this? Is this really what I've put all the work in for? Is this good enough? Should I have created more? Is this abundant enough? Am I fruitful enough? So you're in this place of questioning and criticism. And in that moment, you get to make a decision to be satisfied with and appreciate all that you've done, or to allow the momentum to build around you feeling dissatisfaction, like I should have done better. This process for you when it comes to career brings you to a painful ending. For some of you, Power One, you're going to realize that this is as far as you can go. This is as much as you can grow in this particular environment. Doing what you do, this is as far as you go. This is as much as you can grow. And the reason why it feels like there's so much resistance, like no matter how much you pour in, it doesn't seem to be enough, is because you will never be allowed to be comfortable in the space that you're in, doing what you do. You are being guided towards more. Perhaps it's doing more of your own thing. Perhaps it's doing something different. Perhaps it's doing it in a different way. But something's got to change, and this 10 of Swords in reverse is going to be very painful and uncomfortable for you. It's going to be in your face. It wasn't worth doing that. It just wasn't worth it. How I was doing it, what I was beating the drum of, what I was sacrificing for, it just wasn't worth it. And sometimes this happens when you're supposed to, when your guides are moving you, are wanting to redirect you into another place. But you were so stubborn about, well, I want to do it like this. This is the only way I want to do it. And this is the only way I see myself that I can do it. And I want that outcome. And I'm going to do it like this. And no matter how much your guides or the universe is showing you, you're not in alignment. This is not in alignment. It's, it doesn't feel right. The more you're stubborn, the more you're digging in your heels. Well, I just want to do this until I can buy that house. I just want to do this until I can pay off that debt. And then suddenly your roof caves in, and you couldn't pay the debt off anyway. Now you've got holes in your roof too, and it's not enough. Because you're basking in the not enoughness. You're basking in that not enoughness. So you've got to ascend in your relationship and how your willingness to get into alignment with what you're doing, or your tendency to want to beat the drum of, oh, I hate this, but I'm just doing it so I can pay that debt. Oh, I hate this. Oh, is this really where I should be? But yet you get up and you be there every day, So if you're going to choose to be there every day, you might as well appreciate it. 7 of Pentacles is the energy of having a fruitful abundance but not being satisfied because it's not really what you wanted. Because you keep counting the coins on the tree. Is this enough? Is this going to cover everything? Should I have done better? Should I have done more? Whatever it is, sometimes it's a mind shift, that a mind set that needs to shift. Sometimes it's an energy that needs to shift. Sometimes it's a habit that you have going that needs to change. Sometimes you need to be doing something different. Whatever that is, that's what's coming up for you in the next 6 weeks. But it's going to be uncomfortable. Okay. Money and career often goes hand in hand, but let's see what Spirit wants to, what this energy is bringing in for you in the next 6 weeks with regards to money. Thank you for my Power Ones. The Queen of Swords and strength. Yes. Some partnerships that are solely based on, or some interactions, maybe clientele, some of your relationships that are solely based on your income, some of those are going to be cut out for you. And I think it's as a result of some of the energy going on here. There's definitely a theme here for you of setting yourself free, of letting go of something, you know. Each and every one of these messages are sort of about that, where you got to set yourself free. You got to set yourself free from something. All right? And if it's not clear to you what that is, listen to the message again. And if it's still not clear to you what that is, it's going to be made clear to you in the next 6 weeks. But the Queen of Swords is definitely about you being very intolerant and having limited capacity. The Queen of Swords doesn't have the capacity to process things. If they're uncomfortable, she just cuts them out. There is an energy of that happening. But you also have the Strength card. All right, so this is an internal battle. And this internal battle is going to feel like a downward spiral, but really it's going to bring a lot of strength in for you with your abundance and your finances. All right? But the Strength card is about finding that internal strength. This lion is not something outside of her or him. This lion is the shadow within. It's an internal wrestling. It's an internal it's finding the courage within to change the things that are no longer serving. All right. And I feel like even though some things are being cut out, I can already feel I'm getting this burpee energy, is that this message is activating a lot of fear for you, because this is what you've been trying to avoid. But you see, what you avoid grows. You want to get into a place where you're not making decisions because you're trying to avoid something. You're making decisions because they excite you. They feel like alignment. They feel purpose-driven. They feel balanced, harmonious. I feel like you've been stuck. You've been stuck in a cycle, in a pattern, and it's affected every area of your life. And in the next 6 weeks, you're going to have some powerful ego deaths and breakthroughs, and some things are going to be destroyed. The very same buildings that are keeping you imprisoned are going to be torn down, and you're going to be upset because you're going to say, but that was my home. But home is not supposed to feel like a prison. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's a very transformational, very dynamic energy here for you around change and coming into personal power and to facing some of your own tendencies to codependence and to negative patterns and habits that don't serve you, that have nothing to do with your purpose and your calling. All right. Pile 1, that is your pile. Tell me what you think. It's quite a heavy read, but the universe brings you what you need, not necessarily what you want. And it's not always good news. Sometimes we need the contrast, because we can't get to the good news from good news, you know, we'll just stay stuck in the same place. We need that transformational type of energy, that expansive energy, that challenging energy to come in, to wake us up from our sleep. Okay. Moving on to pile 2. But if you're interested in getting some spiritual coaching and guidance, you are always able to change the energy, to shift the energy. I can teach you how to do that with spiritual coaching, just to make the entire process easier, not to hinder it or stop it, not to avoid it, But to make it easier on you, you can contact me for spiritual guidance and coaching sessions. My email is in the description box below. If you'd like to take a closer look at a specific situation for a personal reading, you're welcome to do that as well. Whatever you choose to do, Pile 1, do what is best for you. Love and light. If you're not sticking around for another pile, take care. And please don't forget to share and do all of the things. See you next time. Moving on to pile 2. So this is that, what is that time? Okay, for pile 2, you have the mermaid and the turtle. Right. And you've got the number 25, and let's see what the oracle wants to say to you. Okay. We're looking at what's coming into your experience in the next 6 weeks, more or less. All right. So yeah, you have the mermaid and the turtle. Okay. And this is your divination message for pile 2. In order to grow, we must experience transitions and change. We have to. That's just what I said to pile 1. To be fully alive, we must die again and again. All in this lifetime. While we have many rituals for birthdays and religious holidays, we often yearn for the depth of the rituals of the old days, during which part of us would die and another part of us would spring to life, and we would be reborn and renewed. Transitions into adulthood and changing your home or vocation were honored, marked, and witnessed in unique ways that gave us permission to own our power in the next stage of our world, of our wonderful, meaningful lives. You are now about to celebrate life's great shifts in more meaningful ways. No more just being a follower. You become an initiator because you have listened to the wise words of the oldest creature on the planet. The one who carries Gaia on her back. This is initiation. I am also seeing sweat lodges, Native American ceremonies, Native African ceremonies. I'm seeing those ancient ancestral ceremonies. And perhaps this is a good time for you, if this message resonates with you, to find those people who still practice these traditional types of rites of passage to sign up for a ceremony and a process to be held and to be facilitated for you. If you have listened well, your every action will be an offering back to earth, a ritual, and you will nourish and help heal her. You are about to enter into a real relationship with the cycles of the planet. Wow. And you will be asked to observe these respectfully, thanks to the teaching of the elder. A mentor, elder, or otherwise one will instruct you to this time. But she may come in the form of a young person. Listen, choose this person well. Your mentor must be a good teacher, indigenous, ancestral practices of your bloodline and spirit line are being reclaimed. Wow. So these are native, traditional, ancestral practices that you're being called to. You are definitely going through an initiation, called to work with these native, ancestral, ancient medicines to form part of the collective that is healing the world, healing Gaia, Mother Nature now. This is definitely the energy of the tradition, the spiritual healer, traditional healer, the shaman, the witch. A beautiful message. Let's see. Let's get a message for you from the goddess. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. What does the Goddess want to say to pile 2? Can't make this up. Death. The Grim Reaper, the wise old Reaper is coming to visit, to facilitate your death and rebirth process. There is a journey through an individuation with death, with the spirit realm, and you are going through a death and rebirth process. In order to truly live, you must die many times in this life. That's what the Oracle has already expressed to you. These initiations are sacred, they're ancient, they're powerful, they are earth-shaking, bone-trembling types of initiations. And we do not embark on them without support. At this time, you will have your teachers, your elders, those who are meant to guide you. They are already there for you to be able to lean on. And more will come, very possibly, for some of you. Okay, what is happening for you with... there is a calling here, pile 2. There is a calling that it is time for you to heal to. And maybe you think, well, I have been, Elif, but no, you've just been dipping your toe in the water, playing it safe. Still wanting to exist in and still wanting to incorporate your calling, your gifting into the 3D world. Wanting to control it and manage it and say, well, okay, I'm willing to do my work, my calling, but only if it fits into my job, and I don't have a lot of time or energy right now, only if it doesn't interfere with my fun, or only if it does. No, it's an inconvenience, Elif. Yes, it's an inconvenience. Yes, it's an inconvenience. Sometimes I do not sleep for weeks on end. I have pockets where I sleep. I'm constantly exhausted. Sometimes I have pain moving through my body from the energies that I'm needing to anchor. Sometimes I am here, but I'm actually experiencing myself on other realms. Sometimes I do not get rest because when I go to sleep, I am working in other dimensions. Sometimes I have people come to me and I have to do a spiritual cleansing or a healing work on them, and I give them their meditation, which they do not even bother to do, and I'm still working for them in the spiritual realm for 2 or 3 days. They don't know that. And then people still have the audacity to question sometimes my prices, the investment. Yes, it's an inconvenience. Sometimes I don't have the energy or the capacity to socialize for months because I'm busy anchoring new layers of energy over and over into the grid. Sometimes I find myself diving headfirst deep into an ancestral wound that is active for the collective, but also active in the bones and the body of my ancestry. And I have to sit with that and show up for myself and show up energetically to clear that for weeks on end. It is inconvenient. But the superficial world, where things are easy, where it's all about time and dates and balance and pretty things and lunches and being bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for other people. We don't exist. We don't belong there. And it's going to kick you out. It's going to spit you out time and time again until you finally settle into your place. And your place is different. It's out, otherworldly. I am more comfortable speaking to spirits, speaking to the dead, communicating with intergalactic beings and species. I am more comfortable with everything that exists in the other realms than with human beings here. And when you have a calling, and it's a calling that you've written into your blueprint, it's not something that anybody else has imposed on you. Your ancestors just honor it and have agreed with it, that yes, you're the one. Things will keep falling apart in this superficial 3D world, in the matrix, over and over for you, because you just don't belong there. Right, let's take a look how to at what's happening for you in love in the next 6 weeks. Justice. Ooh, things are coming into balance for you with love. All right, there's a wounded warrior energy. Things have been challenging of late. Perhaps it's been for your person, but there's definitely this sense of, okay, I'm done with the fight now. I'm done fighting this. This is my soft place. This is my tender place. I just want to do right by pile 2. There's a lot of passion that comes in. Documentation, if there's anything pertaining to documentation within your relationship, that works in your favor. All right? Beautiful. And I feel like a long struggle and a long fight comes to an end. What is happening for pile 2 in career? Your purpose, your work, your business. What's happening for pile 2 in your career? There's the 2 of coins. You're going back and forth a little bit with something, juggling maybe way too many things, pile 2. And right, well, that's just what I said. I got this energy for pile 1 as well. Pile 2, you've got 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Some things you're actually gonna be kicked out. Some things are gonna basically reject you because you don't belong there. Or you're just going to feel like, oh, I hope this would work, and it didn't work. I feel like there's a shift, a major transition taking place for you when it comes to your work. And you're going to feel left out in the cold, and you're going to be forced to create your own warm, sacred spaces. I think it's part of your calling. Okay. 2 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. I can't lie or make this up. All right. What is happening for you with money in the next 6 weeks? Three of Cups. Oh, there's some celebration. You've got some abundance coming in towards you in a lovely way, perhaps from friends or a community, people who feel like family perhaps, but there is this sense of coming together and being able to celebrate, and you feel emotionally fulfilled with where you're going financially or what's coming in towards you financially. So I feel like you're going to be gifted. What else? Yeah, 10 of Cups. Emotion. So money is looking good, and I think it is because you are going through an initiation, so all of these gifts are going to make their way to you, regardless of what's happening with you in work and career. There is this sense of celebrating, of having a new relationship with money and a new understanding and a deep sense of emotional fulfillment around your money, so that's good. And again, Spirit is saying gifts are coming in towards you. You are being gifted. Pile 2. Lovely. All right. So let me know what you think in the comments. Okay, I love to hear back from you. Beautiful reading, very, very powerful. I love this for you, pile 2. If you need some spiritual coaching or guidance to help you navigate all of this, you're welcome to reach out. My email is in the description box below. Draw on your resources. Okay. Personal reading, same thing. Email is in the description box below. Whatever you choose to do, pile 2, do what is best for you. Love and light. And if you're not sticking around for any of the other piles, I will see you next time. Bye now. Right, let's move on to pile 3. Okay, pile 3. Okay, pile 3. So your significator is a twist in the tail. Okay. And your number is number 34. Okay, so let's get an oracle message for you. The unexpected, a change you did not see coming. Ooh. So you're in for a surprise within the next 6 weeks. That's the time frame we're looking at here for this reading, this full moon reading. All right. Changes in your age and in your family, a breakup, a surgery, or an accident all change your appearance. a person you are related to but have never met, the double life of a friend, the true story of your birth. Whatever the source of the unexpected for you at this time, these sweet beings, the elf and her twin, the ferret, will help you through this twist in the tale of your life. They are really here to assist you with coming to terms with your soul's journey, no matter what the surprise may be. You will be guided through it, and it will be a great blessing. Wow. So you have the elf and the ferret. I thought it was a cat. It's a ferret. If you're not familiar with the animal spirit, the energy of the ferret, I suggest you go and research it. It's quite unusual. Interesting. Okay. What does the goddess want to share with you that is coming into your experience in the next 6 weeks? Oh, the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. This is a massive blessing. I like this. This is a big gift coming to you from the universe. This could be new love. This could be a new home. This is something that is big for you. That just fills your heart with joy, and you've been waiting for it for a long time. And it comes with a lot of peace and a lot of abundance and a lot of love. Oh, I like that for you. And that is your gift from the goddess. It is unexpected, but it's going to change your entire life, pile 3. What is happening for you in the energy of love? Okay, well, I think that Ace of Cups is already giving me an indication, but let's take a look. This Ace of Cups represents a brand new beginning, a new start, something new. You've got the 7 of Cups in love, which can represent, it is the energy of confusion, maybe too many options, and next to that we've got the 4 of Cups. So it's cups. It's definitely associated with love. It's definitely associated with matters of the heart. But perhaps you're feeling confused and overwhelmed right now. Perhaps you're looking at your options. There is a sense of confusion. And next to that, we've got the 4 of Cups, which is an energy of apathy. But you see, this Ace of Cups is coming through the clouds here, which is confirmation for me. So in the next 6 weeks, you are going to find this confusion and apathy being challenged. You are going to have that confirmation coming in from the divine goddess that helps you to realize that you've been wasting your time focusing on what's not working and on the past, the cups that from the past that didn't work out, you know. That the reason why they didn't work out was because there was always something better in store for you. Look at this golden cup with all this mana and this blessing flowing into it from the heavens. Okay, so this lets me know that your apathy is going to be challenged, and you're going to realize that you need to start appreciating what is around you and stop giving so much energy to what has been lost in the past. All right. And I do feel like it's going to bring a lot of clarity. What is happening for pile 3 when it comes to career? Knight of Cups. Okay, you're being made a really, really good offer, something that excites you. And the Magician. You're manifesting what you want in work. You're manifesting what you want. And you're going to wonder, well, I felt a little bit stuck for a while. I felt a little bit blocked for a while. And now all of a sudden I'm manifesting all these blessings. How did I make that? It's a quantum leap you made. Because even though you felt stuck and energetically you were ruminating on certain things, you weren't just believing it, you were processing it, you were showing up. Also, Spirit is saying to me, your acts of service, No matter what you've been going through, you still created that space to connect, to authentically connect to others, to bring love and kindness, to bring laughter and joy. That makes the difference. It's not always about being positive in every moment. You got to feel all your feelings, and sometimes there's a lot of muck coming up emotionally. Do you just ignore that? No, that's not the healthy thing to do. It's how you hold space for yourself. It's your willingness to be honest with yourself. It's your willingness to acknowledge that, yes, I feel this way. It's heavy, but it's also not my truth. But I'm not going to reject it. I'm going to allow myself to feel what I feel. And no matter what you're going through, pile through, you still show up for others. You're a powerful magician. What's happening for you with money in the next 6 weeks? You've got the 7 of Pentacles and you've got the 5 of Swords. And I want another one on that. Spirit is saying let's take another one. Okay. When it comes to money, 7 of Pentacles, you have you've got coins on your tree. You haven't been working for nothing. You do have abundance coming in. All right. And there is this 5 of Swords energy around your money that is coming to the surface. And the 5 of Swords energy is that sort of nice victimhood energy. Is it enough? Is it ever going to be enough? Why is it not more kind of thing? This is something that you, I feel, might have been wrestling with for some of you. For others of you, Pile 3, you have someone in your life that is always drawing your energy, draining your energy and taking from you. And I feel like you're taking a leap towards something new when it comes to your money. So you're going to distance yourself from this person, from this situation, from these types of clientele, from these types of people that are just takers and not, you know, they don't appreciate, they don't value your energy. And you're taking a leap of faith because this is guidance from Spirit. And even though it's scaring you, like, but what if I don't? Am I going to be wrong? Is it just, am I being greedy because I'm only wanting to work with clients that actually value my time and energy? But it is guidance from Source. It's guidance from your guides. And you're going to take that leap of faith and it's going to lead to a lot of success. Look at the flower, the rose in the Fool's hand is what's standing out to me. Okay. So you're clearing out some things where money blockages are concerned, and for some of you those money blockages are actual people. It's clients that you deal with. You have a whole lot of clients, but sometimes there's that one client that just sucks all the energy out of you all the time. It's never enough. And those kinds of people are just draining your energy and they just block your abundance, and you need to let them go. And that, I feel, is what is happening. Okay. So that's your reading. Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you'd like some spiritual coaching guidance to help you through a particular process in your life, or you want a reading, you're welcome to contact me. My email is in the description box below. Whatever you choose to do, do what is best for you. Love and light. I'll see you guys next time.